mess on the roads along the East Coast. The area now bracing for snow as a massive system sweeps from the south to New England. Al Roker is here with the timing and the track. COVID in schools, classes canceled in Chicago after teachers voted to stay home due to a surge in Omicron cases. Several other districts now going remote. And tonight, growing confusion over the CDC's flip-flop quarantine guidance. Sean Hannity in question, the January 6th committee revealing text messages from the Fox News anchor in the days leading up to the riot. At one point writing, quote, "I'm worried." This as our Pete Williams gets an exclusive look at how authorities are still searching for everyone involved in the siege that was 1 year ago tomorrow. Emergency in Kazakhstan, protests exploding over rising fuel costs. Thousands taking to the streets, storming an airport and setting government buildings on fire. Authorities responding with tear gas and water cannons. And out of the open, the world's #1 tennis player denied entry into Australia and his visa revoked as he finds himself at the center of a vaccine battle. Top story starts right now. And good evening, I'm Tom Yamas. We begin Top Story tonight with that deadly and devastating fire in Philadelphia. Fast-moving flames tearing through a 3-story row house in the Fairmont neighborhood early this morning. At least 13 people killed, more than half of them are children. Multiple people also taken to local hospitals, and officials fear the death toll could rise. Authorities say more than 26 people were crowded into 2 apartments owned by the city's public housing authority. Investigators are on the scene throughout the day and at night trying to figure out what sparked this tragic blaze. We are also learning new details about the smoke alarms that were inside. Let's get right to NBC's Ron Allen, who leads us off tonight from Philly.
Cries for help awakened neighbors around 6:30 a.m. As fire erupted from the 3-story row home, converted into apartments in a neighborhood where a lot of families with children live.
I've passed by that house for years now and seen the faces, so
damn, that turtle
it's
good.
just sad that what might have happened.
7 children died in the blaze and 6 adults. 8 occupants escaped.
Please keep all these folks, and especially these children, in your prayers.
Amen.
Losing so many kids is just
losing so many everybody.
Investigators say smoke detectors that passed inspection last spring failed to work, that the building had just 2 first-floor exits, and that 26 people appeared to be living in the building. Officials say the fire apparently started in a second-floor kitchen and swept up the building's stairwell.
Hey, if you watching this video, give it a thumbs up. The likes, support the channel. It's free.
All right, Ron Allen joins us now live from Philadelphia. Ron, we heard you just report there that this fire...
If you're here chilling with me right now, thumbs up the video.
New reporting about where else the fire may have started?
Well, it seems to have started on that second floor and gone up the stairwell up to the 3rd floor, and it's our understanding that there were as many as 18 people on the 3rd floor. This is a big question. Why were so many people living in this particular residence? The mayor alluded to the fact that there's a lot of housing insecurity in this community and that families are forced to live together or live on the streets. There's also the issue of the smoke detectors. They were inspected last spring, but they didn't go off. It's unclear how many were there. But the point is that this was a property that had been inspected. It wasn't an illegal dwelling of any sort. This is a relatively nice neighborhood. We're not far from downtown Philly. You can walk from here to the art museum and those famous Rocky Steps. It's about a half mile away. So people are just devastated and shocked by what happened. And this again,
before they try to say that
out of
they didn't do no
nowhere.
inspections.
But again, it's going to take some time for officials here to understand exactly what caused this and how to prevent it. Something like this happening again. Tom?
All right, Ron Allen leading us off tonight on Top Story. The other major headline tonight, rain, snow, and freezing temperatures causing dangerous conditions along the East Coast. Take a look at this, a home security cam capturing a car sliding down an icy road in Connecticut before the car crashes into a house. Freezing rain turning to ice on roadways across the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic today, leading to numerous accidents and road closures. And now that same area bracing for more snow as a massive system sweeps across the country. Al Roker joins Top Story tonight with more on all the extreme weather moving in. Al, good evening.
What I
Hey, good
did
evening,
was,
Tom, and it is going to be a cold evening for at least 15 million people stretching from the plains all the way down into
this is
northern
not
Texas.
it.
Frostbite can occur in minutes, wind
This
chills
is right
50
here.
below in some spots. Plus, coast to coast, 78 million people under winter weather advisories, watches, or warnings as a system develops tomorrow morning and in the afternoon, racing into the Appalachians. Second system develops off the coast, Knoxville, Nashville, all looking at some snow into Pennsylvania. Friday, this low pressure moves off quickly, but morning snow, slick travel for the I-95 corridor, Bangor to Boston. We could be looking at 6 to 8 inches of snow.
Girl, you
going
can't
into the
even change
Appalachians.
the light
And
color without
lake
the
effect could
remote.
be a big problem too. 3 to 6 inches in Washington D.C., 3 to 4 elsewhere. Upwards
I
of
don't
a
even have
foot
time to
near the
clean my
Great
little
Lakes
SUV
and
out
out west.
because
Tom, we are talking
can't
about
find
another
shit.
big storm coming in to the Pacific
Okay, we're just
Northwest.
gonna
We've
put that
got
right
flood
there for now.
watches and warnings from Seattle to Portland
So I cut this little
tomorrow,
light
and
off.
then Friday,
Save
rain
you some
lingering
light.
near the coast with snow moving into the Rockies. We're talking anywhere 2 to 5 inches
shut
of
us
rain
up.
from Seattle and
I'm
Portland
glad they
to
gone
Missoula,
because
Montana, and
I
heavy
made this
snow
shit.
from Jackson, Wyoming, just to the east of Seattle town. Plus, we're going to be looking at much colder temperatures making their way into the Northeast by the weekend with temperatures 10 to 20 degrees below normal. Tom?
Damn,
All right, and
it's
Al,
gonna
we'll
get
have much more
cold.
tomorrow on the Today Show. Al, we
Let me
thank
see
you.
how much I got
Turning
this
out of the
window.
coronavirus, 29 U.S. states shattering their 7-day average record for new COVID cases as school districts around the country grapple with how to proceed. Some opting for returning to online
Damn, I ain't
learning,
got
while
this one
others are
down
trying
at
to
all.
reopen
What I'm
and
talking
are being
about?
met with a shortage of COVID tests. NBC's Stephanie Goss reports.
Late last night,
Oh, yes, I
Chicago
do.
school doors
Ah!
abruptly slammed shut,
I
upending
got
the
that
lives
screen
of
on there,
hundreds of
so I couldn't
thousands of
feel it.
Chicago families.
We had all winter break to have this planned out, and here we are. Kids
So
are kind of
wait a
caught in
minute.
the middle, and parents like myself are really scrambling to get coverage.
Concerned about soaring COVID cases and
Yeah.
limited testing, Chicago's teachers union
Crack
voted to
that a
go
little bit
remote.
more
I have a 90-year-old grandmother
because
with
I
underlying
need.
health conditions and issues. And so I would just appreciate being able to work in an environment where at least the students are all PCR tested weekly.
But city officials called the union's decision a work stoppage and canceled school altogether. A clearly frustrated mayor speaking out.
We can't
I
forget
feel like
about
some
how
of my power
disruptive
stations.
that remote process is to individual parents who have to work.
Late today, word of a plan being worked on to go remote next week and be back in person by the 18th. This first week of school after the holiday has seen a dramatic jump in school disruptions nationwide. More than 4,500. Back in October, there were 28. Still small compared to a year
Found
ago.
it.
Omicron is straining school
changes
systems
this
to
to
their
red.
limits. Rapid tests are hard to find. PCR results are delayed.
If you do not have adequate testing, you cannot keep a school open safely unless you accept the risks that potentially as high as half of your students could be positive and not know they are.
Most school-age children can get the vaccine, but just over half of 12 to 17-year-olds are fully
Why it's
vaccinated.
not
That
working?
drops to less than 16% for 5 to
Okay.
11-year-olds. Teachers and staff are out sick in record numbers. Over 1,000 in Boston, where today the superintendent jumped into action, teaching a 4th grade class herself.
Just excited to be here today to represent all of the incredible all hands on deck approach that we're
Oh
taking here.
man, the
Unlike at the start
remote
of the pandemic, there is a much more concerted
is
effort
damaged.
to keep children in classrooms.
There are some people right
The
now who
remote
believe
is damaged.
keep the schools open at all costs. Is
Oh
that really credible?
no.
No, keeping the schools open at all
They got wet or
costs means
something.
that you are not acknowledging that all
Damn.
costs involve lives.
A dilemma so many
Damn.
parents and teachers are facing
No, it should
this
have a
month.
default
NBC News
switch.
correspondent Stephanie Goss joins us now. And Steph, I know we have some news from the CDC advisory panel. They're now backing the FDA's recommendation to get
But
kids 12 to 15 years old their booster
the light
shots.
don't have no default switch.
Yeah, that's right, Tom. It's a Pfizer booster, and as we
the
know,
home
the FDA signed off on this emergency authorization
white or
a
is
few days ago.
what is all
Now
of
what they're
this?
saying is that
Oh, this was
children
that shit I
in
got
that
from
age
Harvey's.
group, as long as they're
Arby's.
5 months after their
The
final
macaroni and
vaccination
cheese and
shot,
that
Pfizer can now get this
beef and
booster.
cheddar,
It
but
could be a big
I
deal
didn't
for
really
families
like the
that are
macaroni and
worried about
cheese. It was
keeping
white
their
cheddar. It
kids in
just
school.
didn't taste
They also have said that kids 5 to
all that
11
great.
can get a third shot, a third Pfizer shot, if their immune systems are compromised, and that could be really important for families who have children that they're worried about.
So important. All right, Steph, we thank you for that. Now, while schools try to figure out how to handle the Omicron surge, many people with the virus now struggling to keep up with the shifting health guidelines. It is so confusing. The CDC under fire for changing their guidance on how long Americans need to isolate after testing positive. NBC News correspondent Vaughn Hilliard spoke to people who have COVID right now about how they're making sense of it all while in isolation.
Have you been tracking CDC guidance?
Tonight, confusion over isolation timetables as the CDC this week changing its COVID guidance again. This as thousands across the country, including Raphael, Tyler, and Selena, all three in isolation with COVID, question their next moves.
So I track it, but I have a hard time feeling comfortable with the new stuff.
After we released our guidance, our recommendations early last week, it became very clear that people were interested in using the rapid test.
Daily demands like work and school prompting the CDC last week to cut its guidance for how long individuals should isolate after testing positive, from 10 days to 5 days if the person is fever-free for 24 hours. Now, after pushback, the agency writing, if an individual has access to a test and wants a test, the best approach is to use an antigen test towards the end of the 5-day isolation period.
This has nothing to do with the shortage of available tests.
The CDC says that if an individual tests positive after 5 days, you should continue to isolate until day 10.
I still don't know if I'm safe to go back into work or if I'm still contagious or not.
What is clear is the coronavirus is all around us, more than at any other point. Yet our understanding of just how far one should go to stop the spread is still evolving. In fact, on Tuesday, the CDC
y'all had all the people going out there getting that shot, knowing that shit was gonna still kill
pointing
their
to
ass.
data on previous variants.
Doesn't that data rightfully leave some Americans skeptical of the 5-day guidance from the CDC?
Yes, it should leave Americans skeptical because we probably
I usually
still
sometimes I
have
leave it open because it
30
looks
to
more
50%
open
of
like
people
that.
who are still infectious, even after those 5 days, even with no symptoms whatsoever. Which is why I think
But then in the
best
morning,
basic
if any
guidance is
light
if you
come
get a
through,
positive
then it'll
test
come.
or you have symptoms, 10 days.
Tyler Crow on day 7 of isolation, waiting for the CDC's
And I know damn well I ain't got to pee again because I'm not gonna do it.
Rafael Alvarez, currently on day 3 of his isolation, says he will follow the CDC's new timeline.
My whole game plan is to eventually get tested on the 5th day, because according to the CDC's guidelines, you can go back to work and school after 5 days. I'm personally concerned that this is discouraging people from believing what the CDC has to say.
I understand the skepticism. The difference to me is critical. The CDC is not putting out policy that has no evidence. The problem is the evidence is shifting.
It's all led folks in isolation to go looking for tests in lines like these. New Yorkers Abby and Ray, 15 days after testing positive, deciding to finally go out and look for their tests.
Do you agree with the CDC changing it from 10 days to 5 days? Scientifically, I'm not sure why they changed that, but I personally would prefer if people stayed in longer.
I'm forced to obviously go into either a urgent care or clinic to get tested by a physician, which is honestly unfortunate because I don't want to be in contact with people out there.
Right.
All right, Vaughn Hilliard hearing from real people tonight who are fighting COVID as we report this out. Vaughn, you know, the CDC director today made an important distinction for folks who are taking those rapid at-home tests on day number 5 after testing positive. There's another rule they have to follow.
Yeah, that's right, Tom. Walensky and other health officials are clear.
Okay. I have to lay down. Shit, my back hurt. Okay, but anyway. Oh, okay. I don't. I'm put it on, but I can just put it on nothing else. Maybe. I don't know where. How to work that thing. Oh, and I don't know where to sit this right there because I'm trying to lay down. I just want to read something real quick. But it's not rotated. It say rotate, rotate. Why it says locked? The fuck? Okay, let me. Okay, it's gonna make me do this shit the hard way. I'm trying, y'all. Shit, this phone holder is a piece of shit. One other thing is supposed to be. And it's not rotated, so. Okay, and the fan ain't pointing towards shit. Point over here. Okay, there we go. Now, that's up right here. Okay. So, this is my sandwich I need to eat tonight. But probably from all them damn turtle candies. Okay. We pay for it. Where's my something? Okay. This light be getting bright, then it get dark. I don't know what the hell wrong with it. I probably gotta change the battery in this thing too. Okay. This says, according to your faith, when two blind men asked Jesus to have mercy on them and heal them, he said that it would be done according to their faith. Jesus' words are still true for you. If you don't believe in him, he can't do anything for you. Makes sense to me. After Jesus left the girl's home, two blind men followed along behind him, shouting, "Son of David, have mercy on us." They went right into the house where he was staying, and Jesus asked them, "Do you believe I can make you see?" "Yes, Lord," they told him, "we do." Then he touched their eyes and said, "Because of your faith, it will happen." Then their eyes were open, and they could see Jesus sternly warned them, "Don't tell anyone about this." But instead, they went out and spread his fame all over the region. When they left, a demon-possessed man who couldn't speak was brought to Jesus. So Jesus cast out the demon, and then the man began to speak. The crowds were amazed. "Nothing like this has ever happened in Israel," they exclaimed. But the Pharisees said, "He can cast out demons because he is empowered by the prince of demons." Jesus traveled through all the towns and villages of the area, teaching in the synagogues and announcing the good news about the kingdom. And he healed every kind of disease and illness. Matthew chapter 9, verses 27 through 35. That's the New Testament. New Testament start with the book of Matthew. Oh, okay. This the page I had folded because this the last page that I had left off of. Okay. I like this one. Okay. I'll tell y'all what it was. This was the last time I had this Bible. And I folded the page so I can remember what I was reading. Oh, I'm gonna have to bust out the big guns now. Let me get my big fan. Because this little fan ain't doing it right now. I'm gonna have to roll this window down a little bit more too. out the hold on a minute. I gotta fix this fan. Oh, yes. Blow, bitch, blow. Oh, damn it. Leave it out. I hope there's some power in this shit. Wait a minute, y'all. I need that map because shit be sliding. I'm going to take this map here. Right here. I don't know why I'm putting it right there because that shit can't sit on my toilet because I be having to pee in the middle of the night. But right now we want the fan. And wait a minute, what's going on? And I know these batteries is not good. I need to use these. And I just put some batteries back down there because I didn't know that this shit was not. They better work. They better freaking work. I don't even know where the phone at right now. We got batteries. Yes, we got batteries. Now where's the keys? Because you need the keys. Open the door. Right there. I don't need the phone at. Here's the stand that wouldn't stay up like a lawyer stand would. Y'all, what I did with the other phone? I don't know. That's what I'm looking for right now because I gotta put these batteries in my fan. Because I need the big fan. What is it? I just had it. Oh, I like low-key just lost the whole phone. Okay. Anyway, let me change my batteries. Oh, y'all. I'm tripping. And it keeps telling me to rotate the device, but it won't fucking rotate it. Okay, I gotta. It's not doing anything. Okay. I find one thing, I'll leave something else. I can't believe these. Wow, this battery really is dead for real? I ain't even ran it that long. Oh. That's probably my. Oh! They not even in here. 3 of the batteries fell out. No wonder this bitch won't cut on. I was finna say, because I know I ain't... Man. 3 of the batteries ain't in here. Wow. Okay. So we're going to take 3 batteries out. Come to my damn batteries. They got to be in here somewhere. Okay. Oh, shit. Now we got to see which way these batteries supposed to go. Okay, this way. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, bitch. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I knew them batteries wasn't there yet. They just fell out. But I gotta find the 3 that fell out. Because the ones that are sitting there now, I just put them in there. Okay, unlock it. Hell, I was in my sticks and bricks. I slept with the damn fan on. Ain't shit changed. Nothing changed. Okay. It's still a mess. I know. But I'm gonna lay it down because my back hurt. I don't know what happened to my portable power stations. Damn. I had them at work. Unless I put them in the drawer. I don't remember doing all of that shit though. I think my back hurt just from sitting like hunched. Put the keys right next to your pillow, bitch. That way you can grab them when you need them. And I always gotta keep a knife next to me. I'm crazy. I'm hungry though. I need not eat this, but it's cheesecake, and I got it today, so unless I'm gonna put it in my cooler, which I'm not gonna do right now. I don't feel like doing all that shit, so I'm finna eat it. I'm gonna gain some damn weight because I've been working at McDonald's, which makes me eat McDonald's. Oh, here's one of the power stations. I don't know if it's alive or not. Here's a pipe to pop somebody down here. Okay, that's a little better. That's a little better. Body wash. Yeah, you still gotta wash your hands. I don't care if you live in a car or a van. Truck. No matter where you live. Still gotta wash your hands. Period. What is that? Oh, we got the fan. What we got it on low? Oh, damn high. Bitch, put that shit on low. You got 2 hands, man. You hot bitch. Okay. Let's put this on the other side. That's what I should have did. But I didn't do that. I got it hanging right there. I know I'm supposed to be reading. I'm hungry. already. Just want something that my child real quick. Gotta read your word before you go to bed. I need a fork probably with this shit. It looks pretty moist. Mmm. It's good though. Mmm. Overnight. Got no cheesecake. Damn. I'm full already from 2 bites of it. That's why I don't want no more. I don't waste my money though. And that's another thing. What happened to them cups that I had took out? The fuck shit getting up and walking away. I love my bubble. This water stay cold for 80 hours. 80 hours. Port. You're gonna gain weight again. Oh, not down cheesecake though. Behind me. There. Standing outside. Okay. All night, right? I gotta read though. Okay. Anywho. Is my hair touching the ceiling? Yes, it is. Take the ponytail out. That's why I be looking crazy in the morning when I wake up, because I I take my ponytail out before I go to sleep. My ponytail holder, I mean. And I let my hair loose. Y'all see how straight my hair is in the front? That shit be messing up my puff. In the back, the curls are tighter. I got about 3 different textures of hair. Then I got like this little wild kind of tight, loose, kind of crazy shit going on. Straight and wavy. I'm gonna go to bed. My cheesecake. Y'all know I mean the cheesecake so I can talk myself out of smoking a cigarette. Oh, they putting a mosquito net up, I think. So they can sleep with their doors open. They in a minivan. And the car is in the back. Taking out a net or something. Didn't work. Now I really want to smoke. Okay, but we're not. We're gonna put this in the garbage. Is it too big? Alright. Let's put that down with some water. Damn, the USB fan just went out. But the battery fan is still going. Okay. So I'm going to read. What I got to read? Where's my pig? What I got to read? I'm talking about my big pig. I'm talking about my big pig. The big pig. Not this little bitty stupid ass. This peon pick. Y'all see how it is in the front? It's super straight. That stuff is a pain in the ass. Look, the texture in the front is so retarded. That's why my fro look like this. I got several types of textures of my hair. Who be liking these long ass videos? Really? Cause however long I'm on live, that's just how long the video will be. Yeah, my hair is growing, so my fro in the front is like not tight like I want it to be. Let's see if I can. This shit might fall off of there. It needs some kind of material so it don't want to fall, y'all. And everything is in other drawer. I think I got a napkin or something. Oh, look. I don't know if this it might. Why is the phone? Look, I'm gonna have to end the video because it won't rotate, and I think I got it, and it got a lock in front of it, like the rotate is locked. So I'm just gonna restart, unlock the rotate. Yeah, because you don't want to make my video. Ask me if I'm sure I want to restart. Yeah, I want to restart because you won't let my video. See, the unlock thing is still on the screen. What the fuck is that? That gotta go.